This time on Match of the Day Top 10, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to get Micah and Alan's greatest ever 11s from the history of the World Cup. This will not be easy. Alan, Micah, this is a tough task.
This is really, really difficult because you're talking about the greatest of the greatest.
Let's point out at this point to anyone that's either watching or listening that this is based on how players performed in a World Cup.
Yeah.
So, therefore it's not the greatest players of all time, it's the greatest players in World Cup history. So that helps a little bit. So you can rule a few people out.
Messi.
Well, you haven't got to pick George Best.
Okay.
Someone like or Gareth Bale or people that. So it's just to make that clear. So ordinarily perhaps people like Cristiano Ronaldo or even Lionel Messi. The fact that neither of them won the World Cup or even scored a goal in the knockout stages, for example, you have to take that into account. But it's still going to be a tough task. First, can I ask you both, Micah first?
Yes.
What formation are you going to go with?
I've gone with a modern day formation, 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1?
Yes.
Okay, and I'll write that down so that I write it down correctly.
Correctly, please.
4-2-3-1. And Alan, what
4-3-3.
4-3-3, which is also...
Basic.
It's basic as
Very basic. 4-3-3, I mean.
And Klopp played 4-3-3.
Honestly.
You mean the system that Klopp plays, or
Yeah.
what does City play?
4-3-3.
I tell you what, the way we're going to do it, I'm going to do goalkeepers first, then defenders, then midfield, then forwards, just to break it up a little bit and give you time, Micah, as you generally do, to change your mind.
Yeah, I'm changing my mind all the time.
So while you change your mind about your goalkeeper, I'll ask your goalkeeper, Alan.
Well, this was a difficult one because I never seen this guy play, but on every website I went on, when I typed
I know
in
what you're going to write.
the greatest goalkeeper of all time, the vast majority of times it came up Lev Yashin.
But you didn't
Russian
see him
goalkeeper.
play.
Well,
How can it be your best 11 if you haven't seen him play?
Well,
It'd be ridiculous.
Well, because it's the greatest World Cup. You don't have to see them play.
You can do your
watch
homework.
enough clips of them.
Well, yeah, and every time. And when I spoke to my dad's first answer, Lev Yashin.
What's your goalkeeper, Micah, before we have the discussion?
Gianluigi Buffon.
See, I'm not going to argue with that.
Yes.
Because he was a great goalkeeper.
Yeah. It's an interesting point that Micah makes, though, to go with Lev Yashin, who you wouldn't have seen. So you've purely gone on reputation.
Yeah, I've gone on reputation and advice and reports.
So he's a follower.
Most reports tell me he was the greatest goalkeeper ever.
What did he do in the World Cup, Alan?
Played very well, Gary. Russia.
When?
50s.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hold on. We did podcast, what was it, yesterday?
Yeah.
And all the years were 50s and 60s. You didn't have a clue, and now you're putting someone in.
Well, if you Google...
It's ridiculous.
As you've got your iPad on, have you got on airplane mode or on his Wi-Fi?
He's number one.
Right.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Played 4 World Cups, Alan, didn't he? From 58 to 70 for Russia.
Yeah.
How many did Buffon play?
3 or 4?
5.
5?
5 World Cups.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many clean sheets?
I'm not sure. 14 appearances, though.
Yeah.
In 5 World Cups?
That's what the stats say.
14.
I'm going to have to check that.
Yeah, double check that. Can we get a fact checker?
He did win a World Cup.
2006.
Yashin
Exactly.
didn't win a World Cup.
Yes. So I'm already one up.
Well, not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily.
Well, I mean, you've won a World Cup.
I will at the end of this, by the way, decide on who I think is...
Well, I know you're going to pick me.
What, as in the best team, or just go through it individually and say, yeah, he's better,
No.
he's better?
I'm going to, at the end of it, I'm going to look at the two sides.
Okay.
And I'm going to give my opinion on which side I would have preferred.
Fine.
Which means absolutely 0.
That does, yeah.
Okay.
So
what we're starting with now.
We've both got 4 at the back, haven't we?
4 at the back. So
Yes.
let's have the 4 at the back.
Go on, Alan.
Alan, you go.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Carlos Alberto. Roberto Carlos, left back.
You've gone all Carlos.
Yeah. And Beckenbauer
Beckham what?
and Bobby.
Who's he, Beckham?
Beckham.
He's English, mate.
Who's Beckham?
Beckenbauer and Bobby Moore.
And Ooh. Love that, Al. Micah.
Cafu, right back.
Cafu. How many World Cups? 17.
Cafu.
17.
How many World Cups? 4.
At least. Next one.
I've gone Baresi.
Oh, I love Baresi.
Yes.
You are lucky because I played against him.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I would say, why the hell are you gone for Baresi?
What?
But-
Yeah.
So,
First name, Franco Baresi.
I know. And?
Beckenbauer.
Beckham who?
Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer. And?
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, we
yes, of
agree.
course.
We agree.
Yes, Brazilian flair down the wings.
How could it be anyone else? Well, they're both tasty back fours.
Yes. Cafu.
Yeah.
I seen him.
Did you think of Carlos Alberto?
I did, but it was a little bit before my time.
Okay.
Just a bit. Yeah, it's a lot before mine. But I met him. Do you know what I mean? So
You met him?
yeah.
Who? Who did you meet?
Carlos Alberto or Roberto Carlos?
No, Carlos Alberto. So
We've done loads of podcasts about his goals and what have you. Now you decided to tell us.
well, you've got to leave a bit of room for something. You know what I mean?
Can I say, was this in Marbella, in Vegas?
No.
In a
nothing
night
to do
out
with
in
partying.
LA?
Are you sure it was? We just had a bottle of red wine, by the way. Are you sure it was Carlos Alberto?
I think it was. Let me just double check that. No, it was.
It was Carlos somebody.
It was, yeah.
No, so Brazilian soccer schools goes around.
Yes,
He
yeah.
was prominent in Round 8 in Leeds, and he was ambassador for it.
That's true.
And he did a piece actually about me as well. Why I wasn't going to, I think it was 2010 World Cup.
Yeah.
Said I should have been in the squad.
And you've not put him in your team? After he did all that for you?
No, yeah, I need to rethink this.
Was it like two of the greatest right backs?
Yes,
ever?
oh yeah, he was
Like, did
saying,
you-
yeah, he was all over me.
Did he give it that, really?
Yeah, I'll find a piece, I'm not lying.
Big Meeks or MR2 he called you?
He didn't even know my name.
It's amazing, though, isn't it? You can still be, like, unbelievably brilliant right back that's one of the greatest players of all time and still not have a clue about other right backs.
Exactly that, yeah.
Was you aware how you burst onto the scene, or was it?
No,
Was it at the time of you bursting, or?
but no, it was a time on the little stuff. I bursted, and then it dropped a little bit. I burnt out. Do you know what I mean? Bursted, burnt out, and then I sort of got it a little bit up when we won the league. And after that, it was curtains.
But you know, you've burst back onto the scene.
Yeah, this punditry stuff. Wow, I'm a natural. This is easy.
You know what, though? If you had a tad more confidence.
He said all this about you. You met him and you haven't
I
put him in
know,
your team.
yeah, I know.
It's a stupid question, but explain to me why Cafu above
Cafu.
all the other great
Did you see him
right-
playing soccer the
I
other
saw
day?
him playing-
He was still in great shape now. He was the one who first, he's looking at his game, and he was the one who was overlapping, but with quality. Yes, he won the World Cup,
know he won
for
the
sure. He won it twice in
won it twice in
94 and 2002.
Correct.
Yes.
So he knows what it's like to lift the World Cup.
Yeah, he's a proper. He started all this.
Carlos Alberto probably started.
Well, yeah, started it, yeah, but in what I seen.
Yeah. Alan, Carlos Alberto, I did see, and he was.
He was unbelievable. I mean, some of the,
Delightful football.
that Brazil team that he was. I mean,
He was the captain of that team. I'm not saying anything.
Okay, I mean.
It's not an individual thing. This is a team game, and I'm going to decide when.
by the way,
end of
what a
team.
discussion it is. Who's the best right back?
I know.
Carlos Alberto.
Yeah. I know. Carlos Alberto, Cafu.
Oh,
There's
not
a lot.
bad.
Of,
Not bad.
That's it. Right, a little intermission here, Micah, because I'm hearing we've got some information.
Oh, you thought I was lying?
It better be
No,
good.
on you. I think I'm hearing it's good.
Bring
Harry,
the
Harry,
evidence in,
Harry.
please.
This better be good.
Right, here we
To
go.
interrupt a podcast like this,
Here
it
we go.
better be good.
Oh, blimey. You're going to like this.
Read it, please.
You're going to write this and then regret who you put in at right back. So here we go. Carlos Alberto, widely regarded as one of the greatest right backs ever, believes Manchester City defender Micah Richards has a big future ahead of him for club and country. The Brazilian captained his country to victory in the 1970 World Cup and is a member of Pele's exclusive top 125 greatest living footballers list. I was in that. He won 53 caps for Brazil and enjoyed a career in America. Alberto told Sky Sports he is only 22, this is talking about Micah Richards, has the experience and knows what he wants and where he wants to go. He reminds me a little bit of myself. There's more. There's more. He can play with the ball well. I know his original position was midfield.
Yeah.
He's still only 22 and he is incredible. Now he has 5 years of playing with league experience, but more importantly, has experience of life off the pitch and grown. He obviously didn't know about your experience off the pitch. Wow, it just shows you.
That's what I mean.
What a
He knows
legend.
what he wants and where he wants to go. He wants to go Vegas. He wants to go Ibiza. He wants to go Mykonos.
Look at them quotes.
Carlos Alberto, if you're watching, can I just say that Micah... Carlos Alberto.
Who said he was dead?
Carlos Alberto, if you're watching from on high,
Oh man, I'm sweating. Oh my God.
let's move on to left back. I was going to do the central defenders, but let's do left back first because you both agree.
Yeah.
And I'm totally with you on this. You've gone with that Brazilian duo that were infamous.
Yeah.
They're so brilliant together. Cafu, Roberto Carlos. Certainly the best combination of fullbacks. You went back old time to Carlos Alberto. But you've both gone with Roberto Carlos. He was unbelievable.
Sensational. Again, another one of the fullbacks who you'd watch. He was better defensively than people give him credit for as well, because he's a bit like Ashley Cole, where he could read a situation, but going forward, his left foot.
Alan,
Couldn't really say any more.
did you play against him?
Yeah.
In Le Tournoi?
Yes.
In the tournoi, yeah.
What was he like? What sort of...
Unbelievable. Huge thighs.
Yeah.
Great presence. Could do almost anything.
His passing was good, wasn't it, as well?
Did you go, at the end of the game, did you go to him and go, won Le Tournoi, right?
I didn't.
Did you not, Al?
No, you might look at me and say, well, you haven't won this or this.
Exactly, my point.
No, I would never do that. You're on about the modern fullback. Yeah. Well, he was.
Was it not Cafu and Roberto Carlos that defined the modern fullback, that almost invented it?
Yeah, they were the ones who... They could do it week in, week out as well.
They're basically like wingers that also defend.
Yes, exactly that.
So,
yeah, fantastic. There's not too many people who would argue against Roberto Carlos. You might have a discussion here and there, but I think the vast majority would pick Roberto Carlos as left back.
I wouldn't disagree.
Yeah.
You've gone double B at the back. Baresi and Beckenbauer.
Baresi, you played against him, didn't you?
Oh, I love Baresi.
Talk to me. His stats were...
Whenever I pick the team of the time that I played, now need to be more than perhaps you did. One of the annoying defenders where generally they would play him free.
Yes.
So when I played against Italy, it was Vierkevod would mark me, who was evil, nasty, fast, aggressive, horrible to play against. But then sometimes you'd spin Vierkevod and get behind, and there's Baresi stood just cigar on,
Just reading the game.
Yeah, reading the game, his positional play, and on the ball he was so... I don't think that many people would go Baresi an all-time two central defenders. Yeah. But so why did you go with Baresi?
I think probably just my time in Italy as well.
The masters at the central defenders, aren't they? Right,
So what about Maldini?
Maldini? Well, I suppose Roberto Carlos, Maldini's worth a mention. I mean, there are so many players that are not going to get in either of your 11s that are worthy of... I don't know who they are at the moment, but Maldini will certainly be one.
Yeah, he should have been But Roberto Carlos would still be my number one. Maldini could play centre and left.
Maldini's an unbelievable footballer.
And he was so effortless the way he used to do it. Yeah. What about the other one? Who was it? Nesta. What a player he was. Cannavaro.
You know, even to this day, they're still producing them, aren't they? Chiellini and people.
Bonucci.
The Italian thing is that Catenaccio.
Yes.
That whole
Not good enough for this team, though.
No.
Beckenbauer and, well, you've both gone Beckenbauer.
Yeah.
Their Kaiser. Bobby Moore.
Captain England at 22, lifted the World Cup. Statesmen in this country, then I would imagine most of them, if not all, would say Bobby Moore was.
So who was better, Bobby Moore or Baresi, in your opinion?
I
different?
think comparing different players from different eras.
Okay.
I think it's really difficult. But they were similar in a way, because neither of them, you would look at them and go, there's a defender. You know, he's going to gut. But I always judge defenders, I think, by they never seem to be in trouble. Even perhaps they're not the quickest in the world, which Moore certainly wasn't, and Baresi wasn't that quick either, but they're quick here.
Yeah.
And Van Dijk, for example, you don't see him flustered or...
Yeah.
So I think there are certain similarities between Baresi and Bobby Moore. So I'd see why you know, but Al's,
English.
patriotic, aren't you?
World Cup. England. Come on.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get
He
it.
get it, but he just wasn't...
Had to be in.
Yeah. Before your time, though.
Yeah, I had to pick, didn't I?
Yeah. But it's stuff. So, right, give me your midfield three, Alan. You've gone slightly differently, but I don't know I'm going to do that. Give me three.
Lautaro Matthäus.
Where do you want him?
Just possibly sitting, maybe just in the middle.
Okay.
Matthäus.
Either side. Xavi.
Ooh.
Zidane.
What would you like to give me here in terms of...
I'll give you just my two.
You've got a two, like sitting. Or...
Not sitting, but we're playing ball play, you know what I mean?
Keep
yeah, keep it.
Okay.
Platini
Ooh, good shout.
and Zizou.
Sitting.
Just do what you need to do. It's not a sit, it's the attacking team, Alan.
Okay.
Look at you playing pragmatic again.
Yeah.
Typical. Boring. Yes.
Judged on World Cup, so...
Platini.
Oh,
I mean, and talk me through your thinking.
All World
Unbelievably
Cup winners.
great midfield
All
players been left out
greats.
here.
Yes.
All could play in any era. All were unbelievable on the ball. And all played in great sides.
And have you gone for a balance with your side as well? Is that
No,
right?
not really.
No.
I just I don't think. How can you argue against that three? Xavi, one of the greatest footballers you're ever going to see. Matthäus, Zidane. How can you get away from those three?
Can I ask you, were there players that you found it really difficult to leave out?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Who?
Well, Platini's one of them, isn't he?
You've left him out completely. then?
Platini's definitely one of them.
I tell you what, let me give you a whole team now. Give me the rest of your team.
On the right,
On the right,
where did you play at Barcelona?
you've not put me on the right.
Lineker. I need the balance.
Oh, look
Get
at
yourself
this.
in there. Get yourself in there, sir. Lineker.
We might as well end this
You're
subject
in
now.
there. Well, look at whoa. How many? 10 goals in 12. What was it?
Where are you playing me?
Barcelona.
He's even put you on the right-hand
You said-
side.
you were speaking the other day and you said, I played on the right. Unfortunately, there's other talented players in there, but you've
Hang
made
on.
the 11.
Did you see him at Barcelona on the right-hand
I
side?
wanted the clips.
Hang on a minute. One thing I will say is I was a good winger.
And you was quick.
Honestly, I was quick.
You had pace.
Have you seen the European Cup Winners' Cup final?
Yes.
This is not about the European Cup Winners' Cup final. This is about World Cups, the greatest ever. He thinks you're in charge of next year's podcast.
Well, he's in, that's for sure.
You're in.
You're in. You're in.
Well, we're both in. On the other side, I've gone Maradona.
Even Lineker's gone red. He's sweating.
You see where I'm going with this?
He's got to take his glasses off.
Hang on a minute. Can I just ask you an honest question?
Yes.
Are you taking the...
Give us your real team.
They're in the team. This
Give
is
us
a
your
team.
real team.
This is a team. Lineker, you there?
How do you spell it? MESSI.
You're in. You finally made it. Don't complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm going to put myself in because
Yes,
this is the only time.
I'm putting you in.
This is the only time I'll ever be in anyone's World Cup best 11 ever.
Would you like me to take over?
No, yeah, let's pause on the rest of your
Okay,
your three.
okay.
'Cause, Al, give me your front three. Lineker
Right.
on the right. In the middle. Am I in the middle? This is embarrassing. Go on.
Front three.
Yeah.
Pele, Ronaldo, Maradona.
That's presumably Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yes. R9.
Well, that's a hell of a front three.
I did think about you, but I thought again.
Did you?
That's exactly. I've got
Only
Pele,
because you were on the list.
Lineker, Pele, Maradona,
Pele, Maradona.
and Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Look at that team.
Look at that team.
Where's the weakness in that team? Goals.
No,
Lineker, goals. Pele, goals. Maradona, flair, goals. Ronaldo, come on.
I tell you what, Cafu will be pleased because he knows I'll be tracking back, helping him
You
out.
don't need to. All attack.
Helping him out against Maradona when he's playing against him.
So let's just to be clear,
Yes.
you've left Johan Cruyff out.
Yes.
Who else has he left out and
He
played?
never won a World Cup either.
Exactly.
Gerd Muller, I've left out.
He won a World Cup.
Muller.
Closer, I've left out. But Closer
But
wasn't.
can any of those play on the right?
Exactly.
Can any of those play
You've
on
got
the
to
right?
be
This is meant to
versatile.
be a serious podcast.
Since when?
You've just belittled it. The under 35s who we appeal to never even heard of Gary Lineker.
I'm the Chris bloke to many, but I'm not anymore.
You're on my bench.
Can
You're
I
on
say,
my bench.
Micah, can I say, with all due respect,
Yes.
for you, I would play out of position
Oh, brilliant.
in this team.
All attacking.
You're on my bench, to be fair.
Yeah.
So what, you've gone Xavi, have you, instead of...
There's not that much difference, is there? Apart from, he's gone Xavi, he's a bit more defensive-minded rather than the brilliant right winger that is.
Lineker. Why are you embarrassed? Look at your record. I've got your record here, don't
Yeah,
worry
just
about
send
that.
it forward.
12 appearances. Oh, hold on.
but I can adapt.
Hold on, he played for
The best players
Barcelona at right wing.
Do you see that Barcelona?
I played really well at Barcelona. What are you talking about?
And if you don't pick my team,
He
Gary,
can't pick it now because it's got himself in it. He's just that's it.
this team's better. Can you read out Alan's team for me?
I'll read it all out. Levi Yashin in goal. Carlos Alberto at right back. Two central defenders, Beckenbauer and Moore. Roberto Carlos is on the left side. Mateus sitting in front but bursting forward occasionally. We've got Xavi on the right-hand side, who'll keep the ball forever. We've got Zidane, who was graceful and balletic as a footballer. And then we've got Pele, Ronaldo and Maradona, which is a triumvirate that is truly extraordinary. And then, Micah, you have gone with Gianluigi Buffon.
Buffon. Yes.
Which by his name alone gets him ahead of, although Yashin and the Black Spider is quite good. Then we've got Cafu.
Yes.
Baresi Beckenbauer, the B.
Don't forget the B triangle.
The B triangle.
Yes.
Then we've got Roberto Carlos, which matches Alan. A very attacking lineup, may I say, of Platini, Zidane, Lineker, Pele, Maradona, and Ronaldo up top.
Can't beat that team.
Well, they can't play against each
I
other.
reckon they could beat it. They could attack it down that right-hand side of Lineker's side.
We'd score more, though. We'd score more goals, definitely. I could have picked Ronaldinho as well on that right-hand side.
I think Ronaldinho should have been picked before me.
You played 2 World Cups, 12 appearances, 10 goals. Don't doubt yourself, Mr. Take the credit. You only get credit once, so take it. 10 goals in 12 appearances. It's goals galore. Forget all this balance of the team. We're going to score goals. See what I mean? 4-2-3-1 does the business.
Where do you want me to start? We've had his wine. We've had his lovely ragu.
Oh,
We're in his house.
yes.
It's his podcast.
And you've not put me in your team, you miserable.
We're the most popular podcast for under 35s. You've ruined it.
You've ruined it.
They're going to have to Google Gary Lineker. World Cups.
You Google me World Cups, all you'll get is me on a pit.
Look, he deserves an honourable mention. Great World Cups, Mr. Lineker.
I think
Yes.
maybe Jairzinho.
Better team. Okay, who scores more goals? Which team? We've got more goals in our team.
He's not scoring a lot from the right-hand side, though.
Yeah, but he was rapid.
I know
It's interchanging. It's not the old...
He's rapid, but he couldn't play on the right-hand side.
you want to be my agent?
Yes, of course I can.
Fantastic. Yeah.
It's decision time,
It's
Gary.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I just like having. I like Platini.
Yes.
And, this is impossible, isn't it? Really, to pick which is a better team. I mean, in reality, obviously, the better team is Alan's because I'm in your team. But I'm in your team, therefore, I'll never ever get the chance to play in anybody's World Cup 11 ever in the history of the game ever again. So I'm going to go with you, Mike. Even if it's just to annoy Alan.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Love it, lads. Love it. Brilliant.
Love it.
Love it.
Absolutely love it. Thank you very much. That's it. They've picked their best 11s ever. I remain convinced it's a take, but either way, Micah wins on this particular one. Don't forget to have your say. Hashtag MOTD top 10 on this occasion, maybe top 11. Bye.